Hey, air signs, hope that you're doing well. Welcome to an audio reading. If you are returning back, welcome back. I just don't want to be on the camera today, so it is what it is. I prefer to do audios all day long anyway, but I may get on into a visual later. I don't know, but this is where I'm at right now. And so, if you're new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. My channel's very intense. I go after demons for real. Okay, I do a spiritual work here to just expose demonic entities and to cast them down in the name of our Father in heaven, Yehovah Elohim, who is, he's our shield against this nasty stuff. And so we are dealing with really high principalities, and it goes back to the powers of the air, which is your mind space. And the devil likes to wreak havoc in people's minds and just have people mull around in their thoughts, and then they go running off with the stupidness, and then they've opened up stuff in this realm to wreak havoc on their own life. Really, they're people that just want cast down imaginations that are exalting itself above God's ways of doing things and all upright. The devil's really coming after you. You think you may be going after somebody else, but you're really being set up by the demonic force for you to trip in your trap. Your trip in your own tracks, if I could talk. But anyway, I do a different type of a work here. I'll be a different type of a channel for you. If you're supposed to be here, you'll stay. If you're not, then you're supposed to go away. Thanks for checking me out. Happy birthday to those of you who are born in the Aquarian energy, because the sun is here right now. It's big energy that we are dealing with because the procession of the new age is going there as well. And so it's real big stuff. So, but anyway, those of you who are upright, I bless you. Let's see what's going on here with air energy just in general. There's the devil at the bottom of the deck. He showed himself in my spoon reading. It was a real big reading. A bunch of people involved in some stuff. Yehovah, just come on in here and just prophesy to people who need a word and give them some direction against wicked demonic entities. We just take authority by the Mashiach, by the blood of Yeshua. All right, we have the Four Cups. That also showed itself today, and people don't care. I guess you don't care. You're an idiot. We're dealing with people who have literally lost their ever-loving soul in their mind. They're in apathy. They have allowed the devil to come in, and there's contemplation going on. I guess there's contemplation going on. But anyway, you do what you got to do. The Most High is going to knock you out for doing some crap. This is somebody who's bored, or they're pouting because they got rejected within something, or something like that would be here with the Four of Cups. Can't get over a couple things that's taken place. The Emperor also just came out, and so this is war, folks. This is war, and the wicked don't win. The door's shut on their nastiness. The Page of Pentacles is here as well, and so this is a little message, some type of a solid message. And if somebody's in apathy and they don't care, I guess they don't care. Something about a boss could be here real strong with the Emperor. You're dealing with your father, or there is an employee here with a message with the Page of Pentacles. Show me this message, please. Show me this message. The little player is here. Well, it's the Knight of Wands. I'm in, I'm out, I'm playing you, or hey, here's some money for some sex, or something like that would be here. There's loyalty situations out here. We have the Knight of Pentacles also at the bottom of the deck. So there are three people cards here, but there's a message either about somebody playing around some loyalty situation with the Knight of Pentacles, and somebody has come to the door, because if you're brand new, I read a lot different than a lot of people. The Dalet is the door, the key, with the Emperor. Okay, so somebody has come in and out some door situation and played. They came real fast, and then there's some type of a loyalty situation around it. Then I guess so. If somebody rejected this idiot that's tried to play them around business matters, then great, you did the right thing. They're pouting right now. Okay, if you open the door to that thing, I don't know, you're gonna get caught up in some stuff. The Lovers card came out today as well. It just jumped out on this Emperor, and then something is exposed with the star at the bottom of the deck around a decision. This is an intimate relationship here going on around either your co-workers or something with the boss or whatever. What's exposed out here for air? What's exposed at? Because there is some type of a decision being made. Something around travel could be here with the Chariot. I did have transportation that also did come out in the spoon reading as well. So there is something going on around transportation. Somebody did place somebody there in a really big way. Either where they went, what they did. But there is some type of a war here. And there's somebody knows somebody's got some type of a self-control situation here around a matter. Then they're dealing with that with the Chariot. That's having to get your self-control. It's also a victory, and something's guided within this war anyway. At the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, and which came out all day yesterday. This is really going within, analyzing some things around some good solid little message around a matter, or giving a good solid message to tell some player to get on down the freaking road. Because something has been exposed around some type of a loyalty situation, just in general, whatever that is. What's hidden here for air? What is hidden here for air? Give me just a second, please. What's hidden here for air? What do they need to know that's hidden here? Okay, there is a player around somebody. It's a Soldier card, and this is somebody who wears a uniform, or somebody, obviously last night, the most I said, somebody was being watched, whether it be on your job or somebody's trying to play something, and there is some type of judgment's going to be made around some player, okay, whether it be a dirty cop, or it's, some cop is watching somebody, then great. It's your upright thing for your service. There is a haughty freak at the bottom of the deck. They're haughty. And there's some type of a stupidness out here, and somebody trying to play somebody because they think they're all that in a bag of chips. And it's a great big peacock. And the Most High is going to make sure somebody's peacock feathers get plucked one by one. They're going to feel it. It's going to be known. They can't play people and think that that's okay, because it's not. Okay, so anyway, what's hidden is some type of a person that wears a uniform. They could also be in the military for some of you all as well. There will be a victory out of this ordeal. There's a bunch of money around some stuff. There's a bunch of money coming out of this bag, but this is somebody getting a string of luck somewhere. Then they are, okay? And then there's the money at the bottom of the deck. So what's hidden is a bunch of money or finances or stuff like that, but somebody's played around that stuff. Listen, I gotta say something. 2 days ago now, somebody was trying to go into somebody's workspace or around somebody's business or somebody's door to try to get some keys, and there was a harlot there. Okay, that's that Knight of Wands. I had home security find my hands probably about maybe 5 times yesterday. That card found my hands, and if somebody's sitting here, and if the boss of home security is listening to me, and hopefully it's not you that's playing somebody, but we do have somebody in a uniform. This is an officer type of a card out here with a Soldier card, and somebody was around somebody's business that has their home or their business that is connected to home security and stuff like that. They trying to get up in here and get some knowledge so that they can get into somebody's house that's supposed to be secure under that system. Then that looks real bad on that energy there. Okay, and you need to yank every one of your freaking employees up and get them out. Okay, people putting their trust in getting some type of security around their home somehow, and somebody else got some type of information, or because there was somebody who had overheard something that was said, and somebody was really trying to get up in there, hop on somebody's lap because they wouldn't get up in there because they knew where some type of a safe or something like that was around some situation. You better really question your employees. How dare you do that to the citizens in your area that's using that type of an energy for some type of a security system. But anyway, whatever that's about was really come through my spirit real heavy and hard last night when I got done with a reading. So you people that have some type of a home security around some matter, you better, change your codes, do whatever you've got to do. Keep these freaks in check that's supposed to be watching stuff like that. So anyway, that's just a side note. That's not going to be for everybody, but somebody was around that energy the other day. The word travel is here coming out for you all, and it's time to speak is coming out. Well, somebody's a player though, folks. Somebody's a little player out here, so be careful who you open your door to speak to. If there are police officers that are upright that's going to speak to some haughty piece of nutcase freaking mess, there's some type of victory around that. Okay, so there's a bigamist out here, air signs, or you're a bigamist. Somebody's got more than one spouse out here. All right, something about trembling and sweating and being moved with vexation. There is a weapon out here around an enemy. Well, this soldier holds a weapon. There's a gun in his hand. So, whatever that's about. We ain't moved by it. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Somebody's saying better late than never. Okay, well, whatever that's about. Hopefully it's upright. Somebody gonna get some type of victory out here around something. This word came out on the spoon reading today. Somebody's got, malice and revenge and stuff like that in them. And the Most High says vengeance is his. Okay, some people just mad and they think they're taking vengeance because they got caught stealing some stuff and they think they have a right to steal your crap. And because they got caught, well, I'm gonna take vengeance on you, and it never was yours in the freaking first place, freak. Anyway, there is a fool out here. They will despise your wisdom. There is somebody who mocks out here. Boy, a lot of this energy came out today already on my spoon reading. Okay, you are dealing with the fool. They will strike with any kind of, hey, let's sit down, let's whatever. You can't enchant this person. They're dangerous. They're quarrelsome. They're full of themselves. They swallow themselves up. They're nothing but a haughty peacock feather that the Most High is going to have to smash to the freaking ground. If you are dealing with somebody older, or there's just something old attached to something, it could be something old of value, an antique or something like that could be out here around something, then so be it. You deal with somebody who has really quick mood changes out here. Somebody deal with a real dangerous person. Okay, somebody's a real dangerous person out here that's got to be dealt with in a really big way out here, folks. The next card says they're diseased. They have some sickness. They're in sorrow. They're mental. They're mental, folks. They're mental. Okay, some type of a person is out here who provides for the family. Well, we have a father energy. We have somebody who's in leadership, and either they're being approached by this piece of nutcase filth, and they think you've got some type of I don't know, authority somewhere to do something for them, but they're dangerous. I don't care how cute they are, folks. I don't care how cute they like to pour on their little whatever, but they're dangerous. Whoever I'm talking to, somebody out here today is really dangerous. There's guilt, shame, and prison. Okay, on this group or this person or these couple people or whatever. There was an execution that came out this morning as well. There's a sex offender out here, folks. The next card says, okay, and again, and let me just tell you something. There's a STD. They got an STD. And you're going to get an STD when you crawl in bed with this thing if you think that, man, you make me feel good. I'm old. I ain't felt that good in a long time. Yeah, come on in, baby. And you're going to get in bed with your spouse, because the Emperor represents somebody who also has a counterpart somewhere. So somebody does have an STD out here, and they'll jump in bed with anything and everything, and there's death at that person's house, folks. Whatever they think they're trying to do, they're full. Okay, and most of trying to get somebody's attention up in here, or they've already opened their door up to this thing, and now they can't get rid of it because this thing is just coming back and forth, back and forth. You got something, you got something, you got something, you got something. Like, I need you to help me. I'm gonna hang this thing over your head if you don't. Type of energies come through my spirit. They're nasty, folks. They're nasty. They probably take drugs and stuff as well. I got something around powder and drugs and stuff like that. Also, if you're dealing with somebody who is connected with carpentry or something like that, maybe they work with plaster, they grind plaster up and paint or do something like that. There's something like that on this card as well. Matthew 15:14 says, okay, so there is some type of a builder energy out here because the scripture is going back to that type of energy. And we know that the scripture talks about the carpenter energy, and they rejected Christ. Okay. There's also somebody out here that you could be dealing with the blind as well. Obviously, spiritually blind people are out here attached to something. They be blind leaders of the blind. We have some leadership out here that's leading the blind. Okay. Spiritually, they're going to fall into a ditch. What's a ditch? Most High calls a whore a ditch as well. They be blind leaders of the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Okay? Every tree that my Father, Jehovah Elohim, did not plant shall be rooted up. This is a for sure word. Whoever's getting in the bed with this ditch, who's going to marry this person, and you're going to be the 15th or 20th husband or the 3rd or whoever the bigamist is in it, you're going to lose your life. Okay? There's some type of guilt, shame, and prison that you're going to yoke yourself up with in some nasty situation, man, and you will be rooted up from this grossness. Somebody's filthy out here, but you can do what you want. I'm shaking my feet and my hands from this message. So we have the letter P coming out here. There is money attached to some stuff, okay? However, they're trying to win some type of something where money is concerned, connected with some situation, or they know where a safe is, or whatever it is. Somebody's taking a gamble here with this rune. And if you are a wicked party and you're going to open up to this nasty ditch, then for them, they're going to think that they won something, and you all are going to just go in the ditch and die anyway. Okay? Somebody does have the ability to take control of the situation, so get up and take control of it. There's a protection out here that is assured around some matter if you got the eyes of the Most High to see what's going on around you. Okay, if you got to put some people down, say, get out of my business. Okay, because somebody is trying to work their way into somebody's business out here, because we can't take away from what the emperor is. All right, this is precious intuition out here. It comes from the Holy Spirit alone. Some type of diplomacy is out here with this rune. So it is the letter P, and this also looks like the Ace of Cups, and so there's something around pregnancy. I had babies come out all over the place in the spoon reading this morning. The P is also out here with the star, so there's 2 P's. Okay, don't let your PP go anywhere where it don't need to be going, because there's STDs around somebody. Okay, so let Most High just bring it out. There's a ditch out here, folks. There's a sex offender out here. Okay, I'm also hearing PayPal is out here as well. We have the Z and the P, one direction make gold. We got the money card at the bottom of the deck. We also have the other card out here that's got money just rolling out of the bag somewhere. Somebody tried to play somebody where they found some money, or think that there's money, or whatever that is. Okay, and there's something around it traveling to get to it, or something's connected to vehicles attached to it. I'm hearing grand larceny and stuff like that. We also have the D out here, and so a redemption energy is here. Somebody needs to redeem something in all uprightness somewhere to somebody who is loyal, and somebody else got played around some business situation. You need to tell the ditch to get on down the road and go fall in their own ditch, and give some type of favor to somebody who is freaking loyal out here. Somebody got some information about this stuff that's showing. So, all right. Well, this is what come out, folks. Good luck to you. Shalom.